Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Dad.
I'm Lauren. I'm Megan.
And we're some of the Veggie Boys. We want to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, consider subscribing because we can do a lot of things on the farm, but one thing we can't do is grow this channel without your help. I don't know why we're slacking with our pipes this year. Usually we have insulation all around this and we have a heat tape on it. We're only gonna have these chickens here for a little bit longer. So the thought originally was, maybe it won't get as cold because it hasn't been getting as cold. Now we got a frozen pipe. So I gotta get the chickens some water. I don't know when their water froze last night, but they're all pretty thirsty. So what we're probably gonna end up doing is checking on them here in a few more minutes and making sure they get the water that they need. I don't think we're gonna be able to get that thawed out today. The high is only like 28, but they look okay. We're just gonna make sure they get enough water for today. We got the little layers, their water and their grain. Now we're bringing some water out to the turkeys. Oh, actually it's not. How is that possible? I don't know if they were just in their water that much or what, but it didn't freeze. It still needs to be cleaned out. But the turkeys look good. We put some straw in here last night because we knew it was gonna be cold, and everyone looks good this morning. Ooh. We checked on the laying hens and we checked on the turkeys, and both of their waters were frozen. But the cow water bowls, they both are thawed out, so we won't really have to worry about them as much. Our cow water bowls usually are pretty good to a lower temperature. We've had them freeze a couple of times, but if it gets that cold, we have heaters that we put in place.
I am making an energy drink for my calves.
You guys know about the cafeteria. It's just one of our greenhouses that we use for vegetable plants that we convert into a calf greenhouse. We like it a lot because, for one thing, it keeps it warmer in here. It's 25 degrees outside, but in here it feels like 60. That is really, really good. It helps our calves to stay healthy, and the water didn't freeze, so that's not too big of a deal. I'm gonna share with you guys some quick family history. Our family used to raise about 2,000 pigs. This was before I was alive. At one time, they'd always have 2,000 pigs on the farm. And then they went to a brood cow herd. That was my dad's operation. And actually, for a little bit, we stopped raising animals altogether. I know, right? A farm with no animals, it shocked us too. Vegetables are a lot of work, and that was before my dad had all the kids to help him. Now, we're getting back into animals. Right now, we have about 50 head of beef cattle, and about 20 of them are locked up right in here, these calves. So we're thinking about building a calf barn. We like using the greenhouse, but if we had a solid calf barn to use, that's what would be preferable. So look to that in the future, guys. We might expand a little bit more. Oh, and by the way, this is Matilda.
Should take 5 heifers and breed them.
Are you trying to get back into your brood cow herd?
Yes, I would like to.
Don't know when that guy's coming for all his snow. We got done with the calves. Now we're getting some grain and some water for the laying hens. The outside laying hens, they're okay. They have enough water. The water bowl for inside here, it also froze. I just wanted to show you we went through and we put more straw in the nests. Just because it's a little on the colder side, we wanted to keep them more comfortable, and it keeps the eggs cleaner. All the egg layers look really, really good. I'm happy that we got the straw put in there because it was really cold last night. It was 11 degrees. Might not be cold for some of you, but it was 11 last night, and it's gonna get down to, I think, 8 or 9 tonight. We've been busy making cookies, guys. Look at all these cookies we have here. It's not that many. We've noticed that not too many people are buying as many cookies this year. We think it's because they're not having the office parties and they're not gathering the way they used to, but we still do have a lot of orders. For example, we have these 2 tables full of cookies. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of baking. If you want to talk about anybody warming up to the camera, she came and got me to show you what she was doing today.
I made the butternut squash soup yesterday, so today I'm gonna put it in muffin tins and freeze it, and then I'll be able to flip them out and put them in a Ziploc bag and then just heat up a cup of soup whenever we want it for a sandwich, with a sandwich. And this is the other squash that I'm using for freezing for a side dish. The ingredients are, of course, butternut squash. You saute onion and some butter together. I steamed the squash, and then I added some chicken broth, salt and pepper, and some cream.
So, like, how does it feel to be a celebrity now, Grammy?
I don't think I'm a celebrity.
The girls keep me working. They have a cookie schedule that we have to follow. What are you doing crawling in the snow? Daniel got stuck. We had the steak body in here to keep it out of the weather, and it literally got stuck in this little bit of snow. This truck gets stuck so easy, it's unbelievable.
Yo, let's go! I don't have all day. How come he wobbles when he runs? I don't understand why he wobbles all the time, but he's wobbling back and forth.
You better get some speed, we ain't gonna make the hill. Oh no!
I made it!
Dad and I are off to pick up a few things. We need some molasses for cow feed. We have to grind some grain for them. We also need to pick up some eggs because we ran out. When cookie season starts to come around and we're still baking breads and pies, we go through a lot of eggs. So the problem is our chickens aren't laying as fast as they used to. And if we use all the eggs that we raise, then our customers won't be able to have them. So we're caught in a tough spot. So we're going to pick up some more eggs. Look at all that snow.
You want to know why snow is such a good thing? Because it has free fertilizer in it. Especially now, because the ground was not frozen. So as this snow melts, it'll go down in the ground and it adds extra nitrogen to the ground. There's a lot of nitrogen in snow.
We just got done at the wholesaler. We picked up our eggs, and we have over here, we have our salt and our mineral for the cows. So now all we got to do is head home.
I know, I don't want to miss lunch.
What's gonna happen if I miss a meal? I might starve. We just got home. We want to get in and eat some lunch, but first we got to get these eggs off the truck because we don't want them to freeze, because if they freeze, Grammy will be upset. I wanted to bring you inside the one greenhouse. The snow was on top of it and it slid off the side. We got about 15 inches, 15, 16, but you can see this all right here is snow. And I just appreciate how well built these greenhouses are. If for some reason we were gonna get rain, we would wanna get that stuff off of there. I'm so happy we have all these greenhouses. It makes it really nice when we're planting all our own vegetables and we're able to start them. We're getting ready to grind feed for the cows, so we gotta get the tractors warmed up and we gotta get everything moved around so we can get over to the grain bin. Okay, so I don't know what I was thinking. I heard Dad say we need to get the 100 out and warmed up. So I hopped in the 110 and turned it on, but that wasn't the right tractor. So I had to pull the 100 from the back corner out, and now it's outside warming up for us. I had the wrong tractor started and I was warming up the 110.
I don't know what to tell you.
We're getting ready to pull dried corn out of the bin. It's a little more difficult when everything's covered in snow, so we were working on cleaning everything out.
It never goes smoothly when it's cold.
Little bit of a tight fit. You can definitely tell it's getting colder as the day's going on. I was trying to record, but Dad and I got behind, and we already had to take one of the bins out. We started unloading, we filled it up completely, and now we have these two bins that we're working on filling. We just got carried away doing some things, and we got behind. It was almost a mess, but there was no mess.
Andrew, that's gonna overflow.
Come on, no worries, we got it.
Yeah!
See that, guys? My dad's the strongest. And Dad brings over a bin for me to unload into, and I take the lid off, and it's full of chicken feed. And he's like, oopsie.
I told Lefty not to put the chicken feed next to the cow feed. And then what did he do? I said, put the chicken feed on the right. He goes in and puts the chicken feed on the left. All my cow bins are on the left. Now everything's mixed up.
Lefty, what are you doing to us?
I got cow feet on your microphone.
It's okay, there's also dust all over the people. We just got our first batch done of cow feed. Now we're gonna start our second batch. Dad just did a burnout.
Somebody would have shoveled the snow there, I wouldn't have had that problem. Having issues. It's slippery.
We're running into a tiny little problem. We filled up basically all our feed bins, and now we have to move some of the grain into barrels. Just want to show you where we're storing our feed bins for the moment. This is our greenhouse that usually handles our colder crops, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, things like that. So this one doesn't have a front door on it because, as I mentioned, these things can handle colder temperatures. So for right now, we're just using this as a storage. This greenhouse is actually a little taller than all our other ones, so it's super convenient for pulling tractors in and things like that. We just got our grinder put away, and now we're putting the 100 away. So the tractors are in. Now all we have to do is put the 130 in here out of the cold weather, and we should be good. And there we have it. Now all the tractors are in and out of the weather. Whoa, what's going on here? The farm market's closed already. But even if the farm market's closed, one thing is certain. Grammy is playing. Grammy is playing. Something that amazes me, even though it's the middle of winter, in about a month, we're gonna start back up in our greenhouses. If you guys are curious what we're having for dinner though, I'm sorry to disappoint. It is date night. So you guys, I want to thank everyone for watching, but I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.